me off the grid, this for my kids. But when my kids had kids, everything we did for the crib, everything we did, how we live, all this smoke gotta sit.
Tattoos on my wrist, I just tatted my kids, I just threw 20 county.
Aaron, both feet, know we got God with us. You look at me and see a God figure, and when I stop vibing, I know.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, Raymond, back up in here with another first reaction video. And today we have got a very particular and interesting single that, as you may have seen by the title of this video, I've sort of listened to this already. I looked at some of the Donda 2 leaks back in February, and yeah, you know, one thing led to another. I was on YouTube, I was looking at the leaks, and then this one came up, heard the clip of X and was like, what is this? And then looked into it, and yeah, so here we are. So I've heard sort of like the original version of it from like the live stream. I haven't heard this new version, obviously. The mixing is probably going to be better, I hope. At least that's what I have heard. But I've heard it's pretty close to the original, so I'm just interested to hear what the differences are going to be, and also if there's any changes at all. And also, from the clips and the snippets that I've heard, I already kind of like really enjoy the song as it is. I think X's chorus is amazing already, and hopefully the mixing is better. Hopefully there's maybe the singing is elevated even a little bit more. Maybe Kanye has some better verses. I don't know. But yeah, we're just going to dive right in. The track, obviously, True Love by Kanye West featuring XXXTENTACION. Rest in peace, X, obviously, if that wasn't clear enough at this point. I don't know if I'm going to be reviewing his posthumous album that his label is releasing, just because I'm not like super into this whole like labels releasing posthumous albums from artists that have passed away or have been murdered or anything. It just seems like they're kind of milking their name for like every last ounce of money that they can get out of them. And so, you know, I don't really vibe with that. Also, none of the tracks are really like necessarily meant to be heard by the public, and just like the morality of that, just I don't really agree with. You know, just artists making songs that just happen to have X on it that were either never supposed to release, or just have like a random vocal snippet of him on them, and then the artist doing their own thing with it and then compiling it into this giant album to release. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, so I don't know if I'm going to review it or not. But, I mean, when I heard this snippet, I just knew that I would have to react to it anyways, just because I really enjoyed what I heard already. That's pretty much it. I'm ready. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. True Love, Kanye West featuring X. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. All right, so we got the track here. It's actually a little bit shorter than I remember. I don't know. Maybe Ye's just gonna stick to like 1 or 2 verses, maybe something like that. But yeah, I'm just ready to go ahead and take a listen. Let's go. Kanye West featuring X, True Love. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if it's any better.
Thought I'd die in your arms. I thought I'd die in your true love.
Hard feelings, but these feelings harder. No hard feelings, but these feelings harder. When you see the
very Kanye drums.
Tomorrow, wait, when the sun set, I see y'all tomorrow. Wait, who got the kids in those? What are those? Wait, why they can't wear Yeezys with the cargo? Like me,
these drums sound familiar, actually.
At least have them in some mics.
They're from somewhere. Hold on. Mixes it a little bit like a sample, almost as if it's like a sample. It's kind of crazy.
Shouldn't be this complicated.
It's such a catchy chorus. Yeah. Okay. Oh, those drums are like from somewhere. Kanye has used those drums before, I swear to you. Oh, you know what? Those are the Runaway drums. I'm pretty sure those drums are from Runaway.
Let's have a toast for the assholes. Let's have a toast for the scumbags. These feelings harder. No hard feelings, but these feelings harder.
Yeah, they're the same drums. They're the same drum. That's so funny, actually. I wonder if anybody's caught that yet. So yeah, so those are the drums from Runaway. probably, most likely. They actually sound really good on this beat as well. It gives it like a really interesting rhythm and drive to it. Very Kanye-esque drums, obviously. I mean, he's used them before, so that just makes complete sense. X, to be honest, sounds really good on this version. I like how Kanye essentially just let the track breathe and he let the chorus breathe, especially with how nice his vocals are mixed. It sounds really good. It sounds very raspy, but it sounds like super echoey, keeping in with like the Donda theme in general. And sonically, it sounds very nice, obviously. Very different, actually, from the YouTube leak that I heard. So that was actually very nice. The drums are mixed way better. The bass isn't as, you know, so full of itself and like deep and resonant and disgusting like it was on the leak and also on the live stream. So that's also nice to hear. Yeah, overall, the track just sounds like, the track just sounds super nice. Over top of the second time that it goes through the chorus, obviously Kanye's saying like, you know, daddy's not home or whatever. I think obviously this track is sort of getting to the fact that him sort of addressing his relationship with Kim and him being separated from Kim and also his kids as well. I think that's sort of what this track is trying to tie into, which I don't think that's exactly what maybe X was going for when he initially made the chorus and sang it. I think obviously the tones are the same, but they come from completely different places, obviously. I think with what X was going for sonically and vocally on this chorus, I think it works with what Kanye is trying to address on the song itself. But yeah, overall it's just a solid track. I have no idea what this means for Donda 2. Because Donda 2 is technically out, but it's technically not, because it's not technically finished, so I have no idea what this means for Donda 2 or whether or not we are going to get it at any point in the future. We may or may not, but since this track is officially released on streaming, although the only reason why this track is even on streaming in the first place is because of X's label releasing a posthumous project, so that's really like the only reason why it's even released on Spotify and Apple Music to begin with. So whether or not we might be getting all of Donda 2 on streaming, that's still up in the air, and I honestly have no idea whether or not I would even, you know, want it to be out on streaming in general. From what I've heard from it, Donda 1 is, in my opinion, is fantastic. I know I didn't get to review it at the time during my hiatus. I don't know, Donda 2 maybe coming soon, maybe next week. Who knows, if ever. That was True Love by Kanye West featuring XXXTENTACION. Make sure you guys go ahead and check it out for yourselves as well, by the way. That's pretty much all I had to say about it. I had already kind of heard the song pretty much from like the leaks and everything, but obviously this version was different. Thank you guys all for watching. I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.
Good morning.